There's three boys that grew up across the river in New Jersey. They were known as the Horvath Brothers. And neither one of their mother or father went to college. All three of the Horvath brothers, as we played street ball, baseball, football, basketball, all four of them went to Division I baseball. All three. As soon as we got done paying for Walter Henry's funeral, I thought to myself, why not go for the tombstone? Let's have the biggest damn tombstone in the whole damn cemetery. First phone call, I called the Horvath brothers. I didn't have to make a second phone call. Folks, if you go to a cemetery about a mile from here, it is the biggest tombstone in that cemetery. It is amazing to see this tombstone. And it was donated by one name, Horvath. All brothers teamed up and said, no more phone calls, States. We'll give him a great tombstone. One of the first donors to the B.E.S.T organization, please come up here, Ronnie Horvath.
First of all, State told me I wasn't going to have to get up here and say anything, but
It's 10 words.
we all know he's like a gnat, he doesn't go away. I'll forgive you. But no, when we got the call from States, he's a lifelong friend, and like I said, he's a gnat, and the guy just doesn't take no. Not that we would have said no, but it was for a very noble cause, and I know if I would have reached out to him to ask him for support for the same cause, he would have done it. So we were very happy to do it, and I just want to say, what y'all are doing here at B.E.S.T is a wonderful thing, and the support and the education that you're offering these students right here is going to be a lifelong benefit for them, and me and my brothers, and I'm sure everyone else here is very happy to be part of this support.
There's two other original B.E.S.T donors, and one of them is our board member, and he has always spoken to each year. But right now, I want him to come down here for a picture with Judy. He came from that small town in Jersey, owning a business with his wife, and has been on our board and has raised money forever. Bob, will you please come down here center stage here and accept the first donor award? Bob Johnson has not given hundreds. Bob Johnson, out of a small business, has given thousands upon thousands. And they just continue to And the final first donor award. Wow. I got a phone call to come over to a lady's house, and sat in her living room, and she tried to write a check. And I said, no, I appreciate it, and ma'am, you're very nice, but we can't take a check because the students we've got 8 more days to do this. It's all scheduled out. And she said, so what you're telling me is I can't pay off the funeral. She didn't want to write a check, she wanted to pay for the rest of the funeral. I said, if you just let me come back in like 7 or 8 days, all the kids will have raised money and the check will be very, very small as compared to what you would offer today. That night, we struck up a friendship, and we stayed friends for years. And I'm glad that she's the president of B.E.S.T, Miss Linny Fowler.
Thank you very much for acknowledging me as one of the first supporters of B.E.S.T. I'm proud to be involved as a board member and supporter of this fine organization. 11 years ago, when Walter Henry passed away and a local teacher was raising money for the funeral, I set up a meeting in order to make a donation. I was not ready to hear Billy Staples say that I had to hold off on my donation for a week or two because the students were out there raising money for the funeral, $1 at a time. In fact, I had never had a donation refused. So this was truly a first. We chatted that night until the wee hours of the morning. Billy and I are both night owls, and became friends. Years later, when Ben Artrecci needed help to attend DeSales University, I had no idea that my support would help him become the first graduate of what has turned out to be an unbelievable scholarship program. Over 12 graduates later, and with 50 college students currently in the program, it is clear that the work that this group does, and by the way, they do it all for free, is something that deserves our support. So please spread the word. This is a great organization to support. I'm now pleased to present a check to help underwrite the cost of this reception tonight. And again, thank you very much for your acknowledgement and this plaque.
Organization 2012 first donor presented to Linny Fowler.
Lenny, thank you very much. And Lenny, I would never not want to pay you respect because you are a maverick, and this check for $8.64. Thank you very much. Folks, anybody that lives within 50 miles of here knows this woman and her husband, Major League Baseball fan, Linny Fowler. Thank you very much for a check for $5,000.